I am Dr. Govind Kamath, senior obstetrician and gynecologist in the state of Goa. I am a hospital owner also and active in my professional field in many associations. I was associated with this drafting of this scheme for many years. At the outset, wholeheartedly, I welcome the scheme and I congratulate Chief Minister Pramod Sawant and his cabinet colleagues who have been instrumental in bringing this scheme on the table. I had a lot of issues in these flat owners getting the flat on my name and the land being transferred. So I had represented the government many years back, maybe some 15, more than 15 years. But I was actively involved since 2022. And one person who helped me, or two people who helped me in understanding this scheme were none other than Sandeep Jakis, IAS, Secretary Revenue and Law, and Ashutosh Apte, the director or the state cooperative registrar. These two people understood the scheme very well and they briefed the Chief Minister, who was very kind enough to study the scheme and wholeheartedly support the initiative taken by these two officers of his. Cooperative Minister Subhash Shirodkar was also involved actively. I had met him also to discuss this scheme. And this scheme should be a game changer for the state of Goa in the field of transfer of immovable property. I should mention here name of Advocate Shubhalakshmi Raikar and Nitin Kunkalkar, ex-Goa Chamber of Commerce President, who were instrumental in negotiating this scheme with the government. To tell you something about the scheme and the issues behind the floating of this scheme by the Chief Minister, Sri Pramod Sawant, one was before RERA came into existence. I think RERA came into existence in 2016. The transfer or the buy and sell of the flats and property was taking place just by agreement for sale, where there was no provision for transfer of land to the flat owners or to the building owners. The builders used to do a cooperative housing society, and the land was not conveyed. So that issue was resolved by the last legislation, last ordinance, by making 1% registration fee and 1% stamp duty for cooperative housing societies. Now, basically, there are two types of cooperative housing societies, basically, which are existing in the state of Goa: the maintenance society and the cooperative housing society. Both are under the same act. In one, the cooperative housing society, the full land is transferred in the name of the society. So the owner of the land becomes the society. Whereas in maintenance society, you get each flat owner or each shop owner gets proportionate right in the land where the building exists. So here, those flat owners come together, and for the maintenance of the building, they form a society which is called as the maintenance societies. So in both, there is a conveyance of the land. In one, it is whole land conveyed to the society. In other, um, uh, it is a proportionate right given to each flat owner, undivided share. So now with this legislation, there are thousands and thousands, I don't know, maybe 50,000 or maybe even a 1 lakh flat owners in the state of Goa who are occupying the building, occupying the flat, but they are not aware that they are only occupying the flat. If that building or that flat becomes ground zero, the builder comes into picture because the land belongs to the builder. So in such a situation, when redevelopment comes, the issue of transferring land comes, the redeveloper builder cannot build the buildings because the land is in the name of the builder, of the original owner or the builder, previous builder. So all these issues were understood by these two officers and by CM Pramod Sawant, and this game-changing legislation ordinance has come into effect. And I must thank the whole full cabinet chaired by Dr. Pramod Sawant for bringing this legislation, which should be a game changer in the field of cooperative housing. There are so many buildings. I can tell you in the state, in the Panjimalli or whole of Goa, where the 100 flats are there, 90 flats are there is no transfer of land. That land still belongs to the original owner or the builder, and the builder is either expired, he is not there, or the firm is dissolved, or they are absconding. And today, when somebody wants to sell that flat, which is under agreement for sale, he cannot sell it because the land is not in his favor. So such people who are occupying the flats in the buildings without land being transferred to them should immediately step in, go to the registrar and get their land transferred. This is a beautiful scheme. It will benefit everybody. All this time I am talking of the benefits to the owners of the flats and the buildings. But here, the revenue of the government which will go up stamp duty by way of stamp duty collection. First, if this 50,000 or 1 lakh sale deeds happen, then government will get a lot of revenue. And when people sell this in the next, resell it, then government will get the value at the present market rate. So, plus everybody will get benefit, government, the builders. Another thing which they have brought out in this legislation is penalty to the builders. This I think they have taken out from the RERA, because if the builder refuses or creates hindrances in the execution of sale deeds, of these pending sale deeds, then the government can step in, and government will be represented by an officer, which is defined in the Act, who will step in and do the sale deed on behalf of the builder, which is a deemed provision, a very good decision which the government has taken. There are other many issues, many benefits which are defined. I am not going into each and everything, But I request each and every one of Goan person who is owning a flat, either in his, but he is not having a proper sale deal, to go to their advocates and to the registrar or to the authority or to their builders and get their sale deeds done. The faster we do, the better will be for the government. Government can come if there are any issues. The government is always open to discuss those issues with individual person or to the because there may be minor issues in this legislation also, but it is our duty to bring those issues to the notice of the registrar or to the authorities, and they will definitely take steps to improve the scheme. I think it is perfect scheme. Once again, I congratulate the Goa cabinet and Chief Minister Sri Pramod Sawant and Sri Subhash Shirodkar too, and these two officers for bringing such a nice and game-changing legislation to the state of Goa. Probably this, probably I'm not aware, but this could be a role model for the state of India also. I don't know which other states are having these dimming provisions and such a penalty to the builders. This is before the RERA. After RERA, the RERA has taken over all the control. So we should not have. This is only for old cases which are pending. Thank you very much.
तुम्ही पळयतात गोंयकारपण, गोंयकारांचो गोंयकारा खातीर.